What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from a new ghost channel that we haven't followed before. I think we did once, but we're going to try it again. But we're going to be watching Ghost Theory. Like 15 of you guys have sent me this, and we left cameras alone in a haunted house. What we found is terrifying. So with that being said, between you guys at home and me with my toilet paper, because I don't have any Kleenexes right now because I have a sniffles, we're going to watch some ghost stuff. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra cozy blanket, your extra pair of pants, and some toilet paper instead of Kleenexes because I don't want to go to the store. And with that being said, let's get to the video. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribing right now by hitting that white bar icon down the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it so I do post videos like this one. You guys will get that little ring notification that's Wokey myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much for the continued love and support that you guys are showing on this channel. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers so we can give one of you guys a MetaQuest 3 virtual reality headset for free. So why not subscribe? It's free to do, it's easy to do, and one of you guys can get a MetaQuest 3 virtual reality headset for free. And then we get to 100,000, we're going to give away 2 more of those virtual reality headsets for free. So why not? This is the year 2023 that Wokey is going to get to 100K. Can we do it? Yes, we can, with your help. So with that being said, also go over to Ghost Theory. They're close to 100K as well. So go over there, give them some love, do the thing, subscribe, comment, like, and share. And with that being said, let's get a video and see what they capture on camera when they put it in there alone. Let's take a look.
What even the hell makes a sound that loud? That isn't something living.
Jesus, mother criminy!
We're going to leave cameras.
I'm like already shaking.
And we're going to leave. Yeah, we have been hearing all sorts since we've been here.
Look at the camera. Camera.
Due to popular demand, Elliot is no longer a what?
Hello and welcome to another episode of Ghost Theory. We have come to an amazing time capsule location. We have been here a while waiting for it to get dark, listening out for some sounds, getting some cinematics and setting up some equipment.
First of all, as ever, let's have a look around. This place literally has everything left behind it. The guy who lived here, I think, must have died a couple of years ago. Possibly even in this house. We don't know for 100% fact.
And you left it that way.
All the stuff is still here as if they still live here. But he certainly doesn't, which we'll be able to show why when we get to the other side of the house.
Okay.
First things first, there is power. It's
Very
just the most
little
ridiculous
power.
thing, isn't it, when you find an abandoned house. Who's paying for the power? This was...
I was just thinking about that.
This is a funny room because it looks like it was a kid's room, but also it's got an old man's hat on there. But it's almost like this is stuff from his childhood.
Benjamin Button. He was old but young.
Yeah. We might find out his name was Benjamin as well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, tax disc from a car from 2008. But it's like I say, it's got like kind of old children's toys, and this is actually a remote control tank. That'd be amazing if that still worked. And what year is that from? They actually made it out of metal as well.
Wow.
I mean, that
Probably
shows
runs
how
on
bad it is.
like 9-volt batteries.
These books look like they've been set up for urban exploring, but what's in here? Or is that the lid for that? Yeah. It's not an abandoned house without a Singer sewing machine, is it?
No. We get them in so many.
I'm so jumpy.
Cover that up. There's some stuff over there as well. Lots of baby pictures, like old baby pictures, as in the pictures are of babies that are now old pictures, not old babies.
Benjamin Button comes to mind. It's definitely Benjamin Button here.
I'm gonna turn this off.
If we go into here, this is a creepy ass corridor connecting all the rooms. It is a bungalow.
It's gotta have a smell
you can
to it
see
then.
That there are a shitload of cobwebs and all the wallpaper is peeling. So this has not been sort of looked after for a very long time.
I haven't looked at the bathroom.
Well,
we got told off in the last episode for looking in the bathroom, so...
Okay, well, there's the bathroom. I won't show you the toilet.
I'm going to show it anyway.
Pink.
Just to protest. Look, I'm getting all 3 cameras on it. There we go. Look at that.
Wow. That is creepy.
No telly.
I mean, clearly, the main bedroom before the gentleman was moved into the living room for care.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I mean, old trunks. You've got these pictures as well. They actually seem very religious, and that one especially.
Ooh.
I wonder if there's one behind it that. Yeah. Okay.
Very.
So I wonder if they were religious.
I would say so.
Yep.
What?
What's that noise? Other than the M42 out there.
A highway.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a growl. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I'm whispering.
It actually sounds like someone's in that room. What the hell? I mean, there isn't. Should we just look in here now? We're in here. Again, more signs of an older person living here. I mean, they didn't even get to put the washing up away. It's just unbelievable.
You can't tell me
Still
in
got washing
2
in the
years
washing machine. They didn't even get time to take the washing out. It's just insane.
that there's no dust, mold.
Still sugar in the bowl. It actually looks like they were about to make a cup of tea and something happened. Well, they got like the tea and the coffee or whatever out.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
gross.
Spoon inside here, but nothing inside it. The sugar's open and everything. It literally is as if someone's just started to make a cup of tea and then that was it.
Felt bad and.
Yeah. What an absolutely amazing place. Oh wow, look at all these photos too. So we've actually figured that this guy would have been a farmer. They actually had their own business.
Yeah.
It was his name, surname, which we won't say, and Sons.
Yeah.
So, but these are actually pictures of the house, look. I presume these are their old
It's like a time
cars
capsule.
and tractors and things.
It's like from the 80s.
That's amazing. Oh my word.
That's right there at
at
the
that.
door.
That's him, stood here.
Wow.
Just where I can hear the noise as well.
That's a bit
Look at
creepy.
this.
Oh yeah.
It is the guy. The house has barely changed.
It hasn't, has it?
Isn't that just an amazing image? Do you know, the room we're about to go in, I think actually has the Polaroid camera that these were taken with.
Wow.
I think it's in there.
Oh yeah. Right there, set up on the table. Wonder if it still works. Again, more photos of them at the property as well.
Sponsored by Polaroid.
They cared a lot for this place. Now, main living room. And I've got a feeling that that was definitely the deathbed. You can't tell. It's just a feeling. But it's set up the way, you know.
We obviously can never know for sure if someone actually died here. Because it might have been a case of that something happened and they were rushed off to hospital really fast.
Yeah.
They might not have actually been here, but
Or in
the fact
hospice.
that everything is still left like this makes you think that there wasn't a family. So the only people that would have been caring here would have been carers, but we might find something here actually which has to do with the carers.
Yeah.
And it might be the fact that we might find that he refused care and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And
But
maybe
where's
didn't
the
want people
telly?
here, and he might have wanted to die here alone. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Some people it might have been that his wife also died here, and wanted to die in the same house. It's a brutal subject, but it is just how it happens, isn't it? Do you think that they were his children, or potentially his wife or something?
I don't know, because obviously I think that's definitely newer, the way the photo is developed. I think that could have been his wife.
It could be a wife and child, and that's why they're like this. But then,
Yeah.
if they had a child, then why is this house like this?
Well, there's a picture over there that I've seen of someone
Unless the
graduating.
child
That could
wants
be one
nothing
of
to
their
do with.
sons.
Well,
because-
there's another child here.
Yeah.
Oh, here they were married, or at least together.
50
years
years.
together.
Yeah.
University of West England.
So maybe
I
that's
reckon
him.
That was one of the kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. That's the same person. That one and this.
Yeah.
That's the child. And that could be the same person that graduated there. They do look quite similar.
Unless the
actually.
child doesn't want anything to do with the father and mother.
This on their wedding day. Perhaps. Oh, that's the son.
Is it?
I think that's the son. Yeah.
So maybe. Well, it's impossible to know. There's sort of
Or maybe
ask.
the
Yeah,
son
this
is
would
not
have been
religious.
Questions answered that way. I just want to get a closer look at this because I find it's harrowing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just in you can't explain it, can you? When you walk into a room like this that's abandoned. I mean, it's just how's just the DVLA stuff just there? Do you know what I mean? It's like they just with the click of a fingers just disappeared.
Became non-existent,
Yeah.
or are they?
Well,
Watch they come home. Who are you?
for us to find out.
That's our question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are you in my house? Well, definitely the yard looks like it's been in
So
disarray.
we were sat down in the living room for maybe an hour to an hour and a half, just waiting for rush hour to go, wait for all the traffic to die down. Then we started hearing some noises, we started recording, and then this happened. Do you want to explain what we're doing?
Listening for noises.
Basically, we've been waiting for the traffic to stop, which it doesn't seem to be. But we've been waiting about an hour now. And we're not really set up, but we've just heard some really strange noises.
The traffic is just really annoying.
If you guys have headphones, get headphones. I can hear him swallowing.
Go into night vision.
Jeez, I'm so jumpy. Holy crap. Oh. Excuse the French. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm so jumpy right now.
What even the hell makes a sound that loud? That isn't something living. That's definitely not anybody.
Excuse me, guys.
We know there's no one here. And no one can come in either.
Why?
I mean, it was like... Fuck, I don't like being out here on my own.
There was like a vibration. It was almost metal sounds, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we have been hearing all sorts since we've been here. But then it just started to like ramp up.
I thought they said they left the cameras alone.
that's incredible. Where the fuck did it even come from? Like the first
It sounded like from the kitchen.
Shut that door.
I've not shut any door. I promise you I've not shut any door.
The door was nearly shut. I can't see.
Wasn't that the bedroom with the kids stuff?
Hello? Are you able to make a noise to communicate with us?
Oh, the traffic is making this so hard. There was a knock in the corner.
Yeah. Can you copy me?
It does.
That was in the living room, was it not? Or in the kitchen? I'm actually going to shut this door. So much sound comes through there.
The house seems very echoey.
This room's fucking creeping me out.
Excuse the French.
Either that or the kitchen.
I honestly, I don't think anything has changed.
What was the guy's name? Ah, Ronald. His name was Ronald.
Oh.
Or Ron, I think people would have
Ron.
called him.
Ron, are you here with us?
Something pops through that hole, I swear,
What is
baby
that sound?
Jesus.
You hear that?
Hmm.
Ding, 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 ding. Is it now back in there?
Hello? We are calling out to the spirit of the man or the woman who used to live here. I'm getting screaming house vibes.
Yeah, I know, that gives me chills.
Yeah.
If that door now doesn't open...
They're screwed.
We're safe. Oh, well, why does it smell so different in here now?
Oh,
Smell like...
Yeah. Oh, that's musky.
It smells, yeah, it smells like sweat and...
sulfur.
That's really odd.
It's warm in here.
Yeah. Like, we've been sat in here for a long time as well, and that did not... Well, one, hasn't been caused by us, and two, didn't smell like that earlier.
Okay. So far, we've been getting some really interesting activity, so we thought that we would try something we haven't done in about 11 years.
Right, so this is something we've never done on this channel before. We actually did this about a decade ago when we first started exploring and doing paranormal videos. Now, a lot of people have also asked us to do this in the recent year or two. We're going to leave cameras all throughout the house, and we're going to leave. So we've got one facing this room. We also have another camera facing the kitchen. It's just in the little hatch. We've also got the zoom here, which was very popular in our last investigation, actually. People really like that. It's essentially, hopefully, going to pick up any EVPs that are in this room. And this is obviously by the bed that he potentially died in. We don't know, but that's the reason why that's there. There's also another camera in the room where we think the door may have shut. Don't know what caused it, but if it happens again, we may capture it with that camera. And there's also a camera right down the end of the building, facing throughout the corridor. But it's all to be able to hear, hopefully,
where are they going to be
in this building when we're not here.
Yeah. So the idea of this is that our presence may stop any potential activity from happening. If there are spirits there, they might want to just get on with their day. It also stops any noise pollution from us, so we thought it's a really good experiment to do. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to head outside. We're going to probably spend about 40 to an hour outside. So, yeah, we're going to leave it all running, and let's go.
Yeah, let's just go get frozen to death outside. Yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to do is we actually just bought this, which is an EMF pump. Makes a slightly irritating sound. How do you turn it on? Oh, there we go. An EMF pump is essentially just designed to pump out some electromagnetic frequencies into the air and essentially give the spirits more energy. We always use K2 meters or sometimes use K2 meters, and that picks up the electromagnetic frequency, which supposedly the spirits can either speak through or that is them as they are that form of energy.
This is the K2 meter.
So we thought maybe if we use this and put it in one of the rooms, it can pump out the energy into the room, and then the cameras will pick up any activity from the energy that gives the spirits. Now, one thing to point out as well, it's nowhere near the K2 meter. It only pumps out energy maybe 30, 40 centimeters away from it. So it would never ever affect any of the equipment that we've got in the room or the building at the time. I'm gonna leave that in there just in case it was potentially something that moved this door. And then leave that like that, so it has the potential to move. Even if it's wind. Okay.
It's an interesting theory. See if anything happens when nobody's looking. 21. Hey. Oh, there's the telly. Not a very big telly. So jumpy. Camera's moving. Hey! Then of course there's probably gonna be people that are like, oh, they're doing all this. Hey.
I am starting to get hypothermic now. Should we go back in? Got to be in over an hour, surely.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens.
Where is that actually?
In here. Or would we just stop everything recording then? Just.
What we could do is call out now. So you can actually see by these shots that the experiment was pretty successful. We did catch some amazing stuff.
Oh.
It doesn't mean that everything that we caught was paranormal. Some of it could be explained.
True.
We also have absolutely no idea if the EMF pump actually made any difference. Thinking back,
Probably
what we
should
should
get one
have
of
done
those.
is did an hour with the EMF pump and then an hour without it to see if the activity changes or if any differences in what's happening inside the building. It's just something we can try again in the future.
Overall, we seem to pick up on a lot of banging and movements, and you could even hear a voice that came from the living room, which was also picked up on the Zoom. Okay. Are there any spirits here who wish to communicate with us?
The fridge is on.
Was it on before?
It must have been.
Could it explain some of the noises, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. But like, I don't know. The Big Bang, is that like
No.
fridges?
Yeah. Or ice. Maybe it's ice falling.
Oh. But that doesn't look like an iceberg.
Yeah.
What was the name?
Ron.
There was a girl.
Ron, are you here?
Was there just knocking noises in that room? It was just deeper. In here, I'm sure, certain of it. Wasn't me, because it's concrete floor. There's noises. Either that, I'm going mad. Hello? Ron, is that you?
The ambiance is so, like, chilling.
Sounds like...
What?
What?
I'm not fucking moving.
What do you mean not moving?
Look at the camera. Camera.
It fell.
It fucking fell.
That's that camera that we saw.
Fuck off.
It moved. It didn't, like, just fall.
Is it okay?
It's still recording. Should we play it back?
Yeah. Right, okay, let's just show what that was on. Right, it's not exactly the steadiest thing on earth.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's been in here for an hour. What we heard in the living room, we actually thought was the sound of the camera falling off the door. Obviously, we didn't put that together at the time because it was only once we saw it on the floor did we put the sound and that together. But it was actually only during the edit where we realised that the camera had actually fallen off way before and during the time that we were outside.
So the camera was quite stable on the handle, but it wasn't the most stable it could have been. So there is a possibility that it did just slide off over time.
Believe it or not, we actually had no idea that the camera had fallen off while we were outside. We come in and we actually look down that corridor, but it is a completely pitch black corridor. The camera only has little infrared lights on it. It was actually the bigger light that we have, which makes it even more miraculous that we didn't see it. But it is literally just these little red dots to us. It obviously, unless you're looking through a night vision camera, you can't see any light coming off it at all. It was only once Elliot looked out down to the end of the corridor after we had heard that sound did he notice that the red lights were on the floor and no longer on the handle. And that's when we kind of put everything together. But we were technically wrong. It didn't happen at that point, it happened before. But even so, the camera falling off is still quite incredible. What was that?
I don't know, but it was right to my left. It sounded like the bed moving. But look at that.
What's that noise?
He seemed genuinely, like, kind of creeped out.
I'm going to shut this because of the sheer amount of noises coming through there.
Waiting for that door to shut.
Record on that. Do you know, I haven't noticed a car go past for ages.
No.
It was like
Till
the
now.
whole time was just like in silence.
Are you here with us now? I need my camera. Can you use your voice?
I'm going to go turn my torch off just in case. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to turn my torch off. For fuck's sake.
We say it every
not saying there's people, but I am turning my torch off. Just in case. Because there's some weird noises.
The noise. Okay, the reason why we're now seeing that there might be people because that just sounded like car doors on the outside.
Holy mother of criminy. I'm so jumpy.
If there's a spirit with us, we ask you to make contact just while we are here in this house. We've come searching for answers about life after death.
Can you touch the black device that we've left on your table?
So I really enjoyed this investigation, and it's one of my favourites for a long time. A lot of it is very weird. It can be explained, but I think it's kind of that middle ground type of investigation, because it's weird, things are happening. Can it be explained? We're a bit mixed in the middle, because a lot of it can, perhaps a lot of it can't, especially at the beginning when we were startled by very loud noises coming from the kitchen.
I think in terms of urban exploring, this has got to be one of the best locations we've done. It's incredibly harrowing, a really upsetting location. There's clearly been lots of misery.
Definitely had me on my edge of my seat.
Before that was a really nice, happy, loving home when you look through some of the photos. Now, in terms of paranormal, I think the vast majority of the sounds can be explained by the fact that there are potentially rats in the loft. I think one of the sounds that we heard when we were in the corridor and I jumped, I think that was just a rat in the loft. And then you've got the sound of the fridge making lots of noises. That fridge has been on for years with no maintenance. And I think when you just combine everything together, there's a high potential for some of it to be paranormal, but I think actually a lot of it can be explained just through the random appliances and creatures living within the house.
Who knows? So with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you want me to continue doing ghost theory. Is it theory? Ghost theory. Let me know. Hit the like button. Subscribe for it so we can get that MetaQuest 3 virtual reality headset to one of you guys lucky people at home. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time.